Hey everybody, welcome back to the best coin news channel on YouTube. I'm Son of a Silver Stacker. In today's numismatic news and information for the 26th day of January 2024, I'm going to welcome you over to moneymetals.com. Check out those live spot prices. After that, we'll hit up the United States Mint's bullion sales page. Check out those sales. There is a new tale to tell. And then we'll go over to an article over at coinnews.net. They're going to give us some historical perspective on American Silver Eagle sales in the last couple of years. And the trending is down and to the right. Over a period of time, the numbers are lower. And could it be the arrival of the Morgan and Peace dollars giving the American Silver Eagle a run for its money? I don't know, but something's going on with the American Silver Eagle sales. And but before all that, before we get into that really interesting subject, if you're new here, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We're trying to get to bazillion subs. That way we can open up the Son of a Silver Stacker store, selling Son of a Silver Stacker merchandise. There you go. All right, here we go to moneymetals.com. Gold is up $1.55 to $20.32.20. Silver down a dime to $22.99. Platinum up $11.80 to $916.90. And palladium up $4.10 to $983.15. Could palladium actually go below platinum in price per ounce? Wouldn't that be something? Now you're looking at an in-stock American Silver Eagle whose premium is $6.99. The item total is $30 and a penny. Now, do you remember when the premium was just twice that? Yeah, that wasn't so long ago, folks, right? Remember, $6.99 was like, hey, that's actually a pretty good premium. A lot of people feel like they can do better nowadays, and that's probably true. But the point of it all is that the premium was double this at some point. We were at $50 American Silver Eagles not too long ago. Remember that? That was, I think, the high water mark for the sales price for the American Silver Eagle. So that was rough. Now they're going to buy them back at $24.34 each. Now let's get over here to the bullion sales at the United States Mint. There we go. And bam, yep, all these actually have fallen off. So when I highlight something, all right, typically it stays highlighted until new data appears. So look at this. We're almost at 5 million, and I don't know that we'll get any more sales for January for the American Silver Eagle, but 5 million is absolutely fantastic. That's on fire. And look at this, 71,000. I think they've added 11,000 gold 1 ounce Eagles. So that's pretty incredible. And look at that. That 10th ounce, I think they added another 10,000 to that one. And look at that number of coins sold, almost 1 million of those 10th ounce. That's remarkable, honestly. That is probably got to be a record, if not right up there, near record amounts for 1 month, especially January, for those particular sales of that size coin. That's amazing. Kudos to the people buying those up. Smart. Now, here we go. This is the United States Mint product schedule for 2024. We're going to be talking about the American Eagle, the 2024 1 ounce silver-proof coin out of West Point, New York. Its product code is 24EA, and it's a lot easier to use these when you're going to look up the cumulative sales figures. Okay, so we'll get to that in a minute here. Hold on. All right, here we go. This is coinnews.net. This is an article by Mike Unser, dated March 7, 2023. And I'm just going to recap some of the beginning paragraphs and then maybe a chart or two. We're not going to cover the whole thing, so you got to check this out. You won't even believe it. Now, it says here, U.S. Mint sales 2023 West Point Proof Silver Eagle starts at $420,199. I remember this article from March 7, 2023, almost a year ago now. It says early United States Mint sales figures are in for the 2023 West Point Proof American Silver Eagle. Released March 2nd. Okay, so ours released on January 15th or 16th, right? So much earlier than last year, all right? Released March 2 in 3 options by itself in 40 coin bulk packs, all right? And as part of the congratulations set. No different than this year, right? All those factors, all those different products is exactly what we have for 2024 as well. All right, you got to check this out. All right. Look at this. It reached combined sales of 420,199, just like it says in the title. Well, that was a 37.7% drop from last year's coin, which logged earlier reported sales at, look at that, 673,987 coins. All right, what? Yeah, in one moment in time, a snapshot, combined sales. Bam. I mean, that's huge. I mean, really. I mean, that's incredible. What's happening and where are we at now, right? That's probably the next question, is where are we at now with this year? Are we down from, are we up? Where are we at? All right. It says here, in breaking down the numbers by product sales through March 5th for the 2023 West Point Proof Silver Eagle include 335,209 coins for the standalone product. That's 23 EA. And every year it's different, just the first two numbers, really. We're at 24 EA now. And then 50,000 coins for the 40 coin bulk option with 1,255 units sold. And then here, the congratulations set. And look at those sales for the congratulations set, almost at 35,000. That's huge. That's huge. And that's why we got to that number, 420,199 for that sale. Look at that. And took the top 4 spots right there. But if we go down here into the, into the details, into the weeds here, bam, here we go. Proof and reverse proof Silver Eagle sales. And like it said, we're at 335,209 for the first week here with 1,255 on the bulk coin sales. Well, let's compare and contrast that to the 2024 numbers. And if you're a numbers person like me, you're probably geeking out about this. Now here we're talking about this particular coin right here, the American Eagle, 1 ounce silver proof coin from West Point, New York. It's got to be the proof. There's $80. There was no mintage limit, no product limit. Now there is no household order limit, and it's still available. It's got the shiny candy-like red button. Now, over here to the cumulative sales numbers, you get here by going U.S. Mint, about production sales figures, and then cumulative sales figures is what you want to pick from there. Now, they're posted weekly by 5 p.m. Eastern Time, Tuesdays, all right? But look at this. There's something amiss right here. All right, as you can see here, it says data through week ending December 29, 2024. Yeah, that's called, let's do the time warp right there, right? Well, check this out. If you look at the date sales reported as valid, it's 1/21/2024. And actually, you cannot access this particular report unless you run this particular date. And I'll show you that here right now. So I hit select 2024, select report. Oh, January 7? Nope, I don't want that. I want January 21. January 14? Nope, I want January 21. Oh, wait. December 29th. Okay, well, I guess I'll pick that one. All right, and then I put over here 24E. Okay, that's how I got to this particular product, because it really helps to know these product codes, and if you can remember them, they don't change from year to year except for the number of the year, right? So last year was 22 GBA, this year, or the year before, it was 23 GBA, the year before that was 22 GBA, then next year we're going to have 25 GBA, right? It's not that hard. All right, let's keep on keeping on. I'm trying to spread as much wisdom and knowledge as I possibly can. Now, we were already here. We were talking about this, how it's still shiny candy-like red button. Now I taught you how to get to the numbers, even though the United States Mint's data is a little bit off when it comes to accessing it. Look at this. All right, these are opening week sales. Sales started when? Yeah, January 16. And we're at what? 246,588. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty low. Could we actually go lower than what it said here at the top of the article at 335,000? Or is it that we don't have long enough data to provide? So if the 16th through the 21st, you're looking at what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days, not a whole week? And does an additional day even help that much? And look at this. I thought this was really interesting. Is the 24EA040. They sold 1,181 units of this bad boy. That's incredible, actually, because if you go back to coinnews.net and all their data, 1181, that's actually a pretty high number, actually. Here we go. So here's the last year, the 2023, they're at 1255. All right, that's almost where we're at right now with 1181. So yeah, 1181 is actually pretty close to 1255. It's actually more than the 2021 West Point Proof Type 1, 686. Wow, that's incredible. In fact, looking at this is probably the one you'll want to collect, I think, ultimately, is that Type 1 from 2021. And that was the end of the clamshell era until they brought it back this year. All right, now look at the 2021 Type 2, sold 2142. Remember what we're at? We're at 1181, so sizably different there for 2142. But look at this, 2021S. Nah, that doesn't really count, does it? And then the West Point silver, look at that, 4,106 for 2022. And our numbers keep going lower and lower each and every single year for the last couple years for the American Silver Eagle sales. So if that happens, if you own a business and you're not producing as well, you're producing the same amount every year, but the sales are declining every year, doesn't that make you want to change your business, I guess, priorities to another coin that sells a little bit more quicker? Or, I mean, you're going to have a whole lot of coins sitting there on the shelf. So I think the mint's going to actually produce less American Silver Eagles now because of, well, we already know the Morgan and Peace dollars, right? So if we go to, oh, and by the way, we stand, if we add all three products up, you know how they did the product total here, all right, at 420,199 for the first week. Well, for the first 6 days, all right, you're looking at 307,722. Clearly different than the 420,199. So that's really interesting. I think that's going to be the story of the day. And what is it in particular that's knocking the American Silver Eagle out of, well, the eye of the public? Is it the price? Was it the lack of a clamshell? Well, we can't really say that anymore because the clamshell has returned. Don't really know. And honestly, I think that it probably is the Morgan and Peace silver dollars. I think it's these two here that are really taking the spotlight away from the American Silver Eagle. Now, obviously, there's going to be the hardcore American Silver Eagle fans that aren't going to give that coin up until the mint stops making it. But, I mean, look at, if the mint can charge $80 here for a Peace silver dollar or a Morgan silver dollar and then charge 80 here, you know, that's an ounce, all right? That's an ounce of silver right there. And I hate how that bounces back out. This here, this Morgan and the Peace proofs, or even the uncirculated, well, that's not a whole ounce at all. It's 859 troy ounce right there. And they're getting the same amount of money for it. So if you owned a business and you're making these things here, the Morgan and Peace silver dollars, and then you're making the American Silver Eagle dollars, and you can actually get more money making the Morgan and Peace dollars than you can the American Silver Eagle, why wouldn't you just go that direction? I mean, gosh, didn't the pandas do the same thing over in China? That's something to think about. Now, let's get over here to those plus ones, folks. Waited way too long for this. And this is, bam, Proverb 15:28. It says the heart of a righteous person will consider what to answer, all right, but the mouth of the wicked will spout evil. And I think what that means is that righteousness requires deliberation before deciding whether to speak or not to speak right, and what to say and what not to say. But the wicked spout slander and dissent without any control because they can't control their mouth. And honestly, if somebody can't control their mouth, what are the chances they can control their actions, right? It's just one of those things, you know, if you can master yourself, you're probably doing better off because you can control yourself in all those situations. And that means, well, are you righteous? Perhaps, right? Anyway, let's keep on keeping on to 395 99.9 KOIN Coin News Radio. This is Soundgarden, Rusty Cage. These guys are epic. Saw these guys, I think it was in 1990 or 1989. They were epic. I just got to say, amazing. Even their later stuff was really awesome as well. So with that said, I want to thank y'all for coming. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you're in, see, hey, sub the channel. It's free. Also, if you're already a sub, you might want to consider becoming a member as well. Members, it's $1.99 a month. It's the price of a cup of coffee or a taco at Taco Bell, wherever. It's not that much, but it sure helps me make these videos every single day that you listen to. Stacker out.